I mean, you guys know Stroman. I mean, he does not lack confidence for sure, and it's just great energy. And you know what? That's when he when he got the QO, and he texted me immediately, and one of the texts said that as well, that he was going to give that for this year. So you always want to hear the guys saying what they want to give as far as like max. They want to give their max. That's kind of like how I took it, and that's how I take it. He said something like that when walking or running by me today as well. He's like that, and it's just great energy. Everyone feeds off of it around him. So that's kind of like how he is, and that's how I see it. It's exciting to hear him. Not I don't want to say like set standards, but like you know expect greatness from himself. That's kind of like he's got that self drive.
Been pretty similar, but I think they've taken what they learned from last year and found ways to make things more efficient and better to keep us safe. I think the MLB and the Mets organization as a whole has done a pretty good job so far, from what I can tell. I mean, we're only a few days in, so we haven't seen everything, but so far from the way it's going pretty smooth and it's been pretty simple. So I feel pretty good about it.
Ready because I stay ready. So I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to go out there and throw 200 plus innings like I am every single year. My preparation's elite. My trainer's elite. And like I said, I put my utmost confidence in her and my body and my mind. And I'm just excited to go out there and pitch.
And having more conversations about it to actually see it be more realistic. I think you'll be a little bold to just say like, yeah, we see it. And, but let's see how things develop, throughout the spring, how the guys look. All the guys that are now in camp, like they brought great shape. Like they did an outstanding job to get into camp. Usually you've seen guys, I want to say, do like 80% of the work of the off season and then do the finishing touches here in spring training. But this guy's came like almost at 100 or not 100, just ready to compete. So we'll see how, it keeps going in the spring. And then it's something we can talk about. We have our pitching coach. He's got great feel for arm care and, with the history of him pitching and other things. And we have our performance group as well. So there's from the field staff and the performance staff, like we can have great conversations about that. And we certainly can put a plan together as we go along, in the spring and see how things are.
And I've never been a guy that really has been locked into a role. I've kind of done a little bit of everything. From being typically, I know my main role is going to be to get left-handers out, but I've done everything from come in the game early and throw multiple innings to I've closed games, set up games, been a lefty specialist, kind of did a little bit of everything. The only thing I haven't done is start a game, which is, but something that if they need me to do, I'll do it. But like you said, I'm kind of an open book. Whatever they need me to do, whichever situation they feel they need me in is what I'm looking to do.
I think it's pretty obvious the standards that have been put in place, and everything was kind of up in the air. It's kind of, you never knew what you were going to expect at showing up every single day. So I think MLB and the Mets have done an unbelievable job of putting the safety protocols in place and moving forward and getting everything where it needs to be to provide a safe environment. So I'm looking forward to competing, and I won't be addressing any more comments about the past.
Mark is not only the pitcher with his tools, but his personality, as you guys know, his energy, how positive he is, everything that he's inserting. Like I felt that he was everywhere today out there in our facility. Like he was doing PFPs and stuff. And next thing you know, he's watching Jake DeGrom's side. And I'm like, what are you doing here? But he's he's that guy. He's there for his teammates. It's great to have him around and give feedback to the guys on what he's seen, and also saying, what he's saying about that he wants greatness.
I actually like the rule for me because personally, probably the last 2, 3, maybe 4 years prior to last year, I kind of got pigeonholed as a quote unquote, lefty specialist. But in the beginning of my career, I faced both lefties and righties. And I remember there were times I come in the game and there'd be nothing but right-handers coming up. So I knew I was capable of getting them out, and I had done it in the past, but I got pigeonholed into this lefty specialist role. So the 3 batter minimum kind of gave me the opportunity to prove to myself and to other teams that, hey, you know, this guy can get right-handers out too, you know.
Steve Cohen is the man. I haven't had too many talks, maybe 2 or 3 with him in the beginning. And just to hear his level of excitement, how in tune he was with what was going on with the team, to just kind of hear his direction, it was very refreshing and awesome to hear. So I think anybody wants to play for an owner who's kind of all in as he is. You know what I mean? I think that's the goal for players is to have that wanting to go out there and perform and be great for their owners and the upper management.